and SEC, Big 12, somewhere.
He's looking to throw it. Going for the big play. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Fires to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Memphis. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard.
I basically said fuck this season after the second loss.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out in the end zone did not.
Unless you're in a power conference, you can't afford to have 2 losses.
And Navy will go back on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. Dang it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called here by the defense as the first one they've used this half. On second down, looking again to throw. Quickly complete. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Oh, good God.
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down.
That receiver, that corner over there fucking sucks. You know what? I'm going to cover you from now on. Fuck it. I'll control long.
He wants to throw. He's got his man.
Computer can't do their fucking job over there. I'll fucking do it.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On second down, he'll let it fly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. One more snap coming before halftime. He's looking to pass. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack.
Well, so does Memphis, so.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead.
A little trouble keeping him upright?
He's definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And this
all right, just don't throw it to anybody.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by 11 over Notre Dame.
On the option.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you need to know about it.
Oh, and how about that?
You guys know they're running the fucking option.
Keep an eye on it for us. Running back goes in motion. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 30.
You know what the fucking plays are going to be.
Play on second down, knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Navy will have to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment. Looking to pass. It's Chambers. He tries to take the top off. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Navy offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably score quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Extending the play. The quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Navy will have to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And as we switch ends on the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to run for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep.
Just stay in bounds.
It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll try to pick up the first. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And now on 2nd down for this offense. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And some people might say that's piling on, and I get it, but they're not throwing the football over the yard. They're running the football, getting other guys.
No offense, my punt returner did a better job than he did. "24 commitments already. Holy shit." My job offers suck. My job offers suck.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this whole game underway. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle
Oh, good. A fucking team that runs no huddle.
And lead his team in a big moment.
They'll throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sherman. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry up. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take a shot. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
You'll call for the fair catch here. So the Memphis Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football clubs. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Looks as if he'll have enough to give Memphis a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Gives it to the back on the draw. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some...
He wants to take the top off. Touchdown, Tiger!
If he's just running straight down the field, the thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. If he didn't lob it, he got it to him quickly, put it on his body, he was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
God, I hate no-huddle bullshit.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball.
Fuck you.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And how about that DB?
Boy, where'd your arm strength go?
Forcing the incomplete pass. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
He's going to fire deep. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's... Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. The give on the inside. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Scanning the field, it's Chambers. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for him.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another 1st down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quick handoff. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they pay off the drive, covering just 22 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ware. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Off-play action on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll snap the ball. 1st play of the drive coming from their own 24.
It limits what the fuck you can do on defense. It's fucking stupid.
That is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter.
I can't change. I only have so many defensive plays I can fucking call.
Check out the stats so far. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Now he's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Banks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short from the 40.
That's why I kind of tend to run the ball more often when I play those type of offenses.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 40.
Try to put together actual longer drives so your defense can fucking rest.
Understand, I got to get north and south, get a 1st down, get a new set of downs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.